Yeah, so that sounds good. You'll have enough places to practice without affecting anything in the real world. It would be just inside the VMware.
Okay, so that's what we're doing the installation for VMware.
Yes, yes, yes. So that we have our internal environment set up. So VMware, if you look at this, this is VMware,
Mm-hmm.
and anything I do inside an operating system in a VMware won't affect my host operating system like this Windows, the one there is. So anything like
Mm-hmm.
even if I break this Linux Kali into something that is non-bootable, like if I corrupt the memory of this Linux Kali or I delete important files and it doesn't boot up, you don't have to worry. We'll just reload it back to the previous state and we can continue working. It won't harm anything on your basic operating system,
Okay.
right? So once you're done with your VMware download and install, do you know? So, can you install VMware Workstation on your own? It is just like any other software that you install.
Okay.
Yeah. So, just for the next class, install VMware Workstation, and then in the next class, I'll show you how to boot up Linux Kali. So, once we have downloaded the file, once the download is complete, we'll
Okay.
be able to add a virtual machine, and so like this you'll see Linux Kali running on your PC in the same way we are running here.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Do you have any doubts?
So you want me just to uh you just want me to finish the installation for VMware and finish the download and do the installation.
Yes, yes, just install the VMware Workstation, and in the next class
Okay.
I'll tell you how to open the VMware Linux Kali inside VMware.
Okay.
Okay, and
Okay.
then we can try some Linux commands as to stuff that will help you know how Linux works. So like who am I is a command, and then net user. So these are the commands that you'll have once you have Linux up, and we'll get to know Linux more better than we know already. All right, so do you have any experience with Linux?
If I have what?
Any experience with
Any
Linux
experience with No, I did work on Linux environment when I was working with Oracle. That's the only thing I know.
All right, no problem, no problem. So we'll go through the basic commands, Linux commands, and just have a list what happens, what doesn't happen, ping and stuff like that. Okay.
Uh,
So next
uh,
in the next meeting tomorrow, we'll just install. You'll have already installed VMware Workstation. We'll boot up Linux Kali inside the VMware, and
mm-hmm.
we'll go through some Linux commands, and
Okay.
we'll try to finish the D and E section. So we'll have Linux, we'll know what LAMP is, what is the difference between server and a host, and we'll go through basic about Linux Kali.
Okay.
All right,
Okay. That sounds good.
that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. I'm just following what you say. But
Right, right.
anyway.
Yeah, so we'll also talk about file system. So in Windows, like how you have C drive and then D drive, right? In Linux, it's completely different. In Linux, the first drive you have is called root, which is defined by this symbol. And
Mm-hmm.
everything, so it's a tree structure, and the main branch is a root. So the root is denoted by this symbol. That is how Linux file system works. You have a main root directory, and everything follows it. So When I click on files, you can see there's this home desktop, but when I click on other locations, it shows computer and then boot, etc. library. These are the main folders. And if you see, there's one more root folder. So I'll just drag root into the terminal to see the path. So if you see, the path says / and then root. So which means that this is the root directory, and there's another folder with the name root in it, and anything inside root folder will be again shown by a / and then the folder name. So everything in Linux starts after a root directory, which is shown by this. So if we go to, let's say, user and include, and we just drag any of the files here, you'll see it has a root directory followed by user, followed by include, followed by aio.h. So everything in Linux Kali falls under the folder called root. Were you able to hear me, Simplest? Hello? Hello?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so did
Yes,
you
I'm
get?
here.
Yeah, so we'll discuss Linux file system in the next class, and if you'll have lots of doubts, so I'll urge you to wait till we finish one particular section, and then you ask your doubts, so that I think I'll clear all your doubts before you have to ask them. Right? We'll go through how Linux file system is and how it is different from Windows file system.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, your voice is kind of just breaking up every time. That's why I'm having a hard time to follow you what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
I
I'll
don't know.
just ask.
I don't know if the I don't, I don't know if the network issue or the connection.
Right. So I'll ask Arun and see if there's any other platform we can use which has less jitteration and like less voice breaking.
Okay.
Okay. But don't worry, I assume the next class would be even smoother than this one, and we'll have a better explanation
Okay.
in the next.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
So see you tomorrow.
okay.
Yeah, and we'll try to have a better class tomorrow without any problem with the noise breaking and stuff.
Okay. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
Okay.
see you
Thank you so.
tomorrow.
All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the installation once it's done. The download is done.
Yeah, sure, sure. And then tomorrow we'll continue with the course.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good
Okay.
day, Simply.
Okay. Thank you. But what's your name, sir?
Kunal, my name is Kunal.
Huh?
My name is
Who?
Kunal Katrani. Kunal
Cornell.
Katrani.
You said Cornell.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kunal
Huh?
Katrani. Kunal Katrani.
Okay, Cornell. Cornell. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Cornell.
Yeah, yeah. No problem, Simply. No problem.
Okay. All right.
See you.
I see you. Bye bye.
Bye.